Hey everyone, my name is Titan again, and welcome back to another episode of Titancraft Season 10, where we're starting on the title screen. Apparently Sandy here has pranked me and wants me to see what's going on, so that is something I'm gonna do. I'm dead tired. It's been 38 hours since I finished the 24-hour marathon, and so this episode's gonna be a little sketch as we kind of walk around the server after the prank, but yeah, well, let's see what we have going on.
Titanic. I haven't slept in 2 days.
Oh my god.
I have a question.
Yes, Logan?
Why is Ellen DeGeneres and Mia Khalifa on my Snapchat discover list?
I don't know, but I also don't know why you're bringing this up in a Titancraft episode, but okay, enter!
Because that seemed like it would be a pretty good filler.
Wait. You're not at your balcony. Where the fuck did you
Oh,
wait,
I logged off at my bed.
Oh, you're on top.
Oh, I never did explain something. I've been meaning to explain these signs for a while. Wait, why is my game lagging? Okay, I think it's getting better. So, for context, Earth showed up one day when I was
Your whole
gone.
audio just like...
Yeah, I would assume it's because my processor maxed, it feels like. But so Earth showed up and put a sign on my bed that says, "A cutie sleeps here." Smite must have thought that was me that put that there. Because Smite showed up and put a sign that says, "Nah, you ain't cute." Who joined?
Me.
Alright. So what do we got?
God, you actually
like
escaped from Hypixel for 2 minutes?
Oh,
I'm still playing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, come here.
Wait, one second. Oh god, my game.
I also
Okay.
did it. I also did it in front of your base too.
Alright, I need to try to fly around and see where we are.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay,
I'm
but
gonna
I
try
gotta
to
take a
snipe.
piss, so I'll be
Okay.
back.
I'm gonna try to snipe a 3-character.
Alright, let's see if I can look around. Oh my god. Holy cow.
I killed my own desert for this, by the way.
Yeah,
I
right.
haven't finished it because I felt way too lazy.
Oh my god, this is... That's a lot of glass.
The front, yeah, it's over 100 stacks.
100 stacks.
I like the front. I love the front of it.
Yeah, I will...
It's so actually very pretty.
Yeah.
I had...
Okay, I need a BRB for just 1 minute. Alright, and we're back.
Not.
Oh, perfect timing is logged on the server.
That's taken.
So...
Not taken.
Mother...
How do you like your gift?
This is quite the gift. Although, I would like to point out, so if you said there's 100 stacks of glass, just to put in a perspective for my audience. These 100 stacks of glass is roughly, give or take, 2 double chests of glass.
Yes,
Which-
I had 6 chests full.
Which means, of the glass required for the nether hub, this is about 10% of the required glass. Which,
No.
I think just puts into perspective how expensive the nether hub is. A lot of people don't...
Ha! I'm good.
Bruh, if you gave me
I'm gonna
another day,
keep farming
I think I would have
pumpkins.
finished this, but I felt way too
Yeah,
lazy.
I mean,
I didn't want to do another all-nighter.
It is worth noting that I believe the glass required for the nether hub is actually, we almost have enough sand. Because you can literally mine a double chest of sand in 20 minutes. It's so quick to gather sand that if you're really tryharding
Until the desert's gone.
we have an entire community desert 5,000 blocks away that we're chewing out.
I know.
So I'm
Until
not...
That's gone.
Yeah, I'm not... We're getting... There's plenty of sand in that
Wait.
desert. So...
Bro, you got glass in here?
Just a little bit.
Why don't you use that for the nether hub too?
Because Sandy, again, I think we need 19 double chests of glass. 2 stacks goes nowhere. That's my personal supply of glass for little builds.
Yeah,
Builds.
I mean, now you got a ton.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be...
I'm just gonna say you might have to pillar up to get the other glass that's up there that I messed up on.
Yeah, I should look at the cost of this. Let's see. So
Oh, hi, Logan.
okay, this sounds really stupid, but with all the new functions that the hoe got, is the hoe the correct tool for glass, or what's the correct tool for glass now?
Oh, it does not mine it faster.
Okay, so that means we just had to mine at turtle speed. Oh,
You also have 1 less glass now.
oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, because I suppose our the hoe has fortune on it, not silk touch. Yeah.
4chan.
4chan.
No, you go there.
I'm not going there.
Yeah, now you can see what I messed up on.
Yeah, alright, I'll start breaking it down very slowly, but steadily. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot of glass and a lot of pickaxe durability.
Yeah. That's why I suggested, do you want me to go get my mending book?
I mean,
I'm
I guess I don't know if I have mending on everything, Sandy. I have the best gear in the game, but if you want to help out with some of this and you use that stuff for yourself, go for it. Like I have.
Can I do what I
Because
want to
I've been
do?
trying to get a silk pickaxe for the longest time.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, this glass will definitely help. Now, I should actually, as a bit of a recap of the marathon, because this is the first time I've recorded since the marathon. I've been really unproductive since the marathon. I thought I was gonna get some editing done and get some videos released. I have not. I will try to get that done tomorrow, though. And this video will probably go up the day after I record this. Is the fact that during the marathon, I actually made some progress on the Mushroom Island. I discovered that there's a stronghold like directly under my island.
Hey,
So that was funny. I also we made a little hub for my nether portal to the Mushroom Island, and I began work on a basic. I began work on the basic outline of the hotel for the Mushroom Island. Now, I kind of ran out of inspiration for building in the second half, and I was just too tired to really try to constantly come
Just
up
start
with
building the interior.
Start building the interior, sure, login. But yeah, so we'll go back to the Mushroom Island in a couple of days. I have all sorts of ideas for things I want to do there now, especially finding that stronghold kind of added an entire extra idea to what I want to do, and so we're gonna work on that. I'm hoping to finish that build by the end of the month. And so that's kind of my timeline for the Mushroom Island. That'll be the month of August on the channel, and then we're gonna completely switch gears for like probably another 25 episodes, work on more spawn products before finally, I'm thinking in November I will begin work on my main base of the season. I think that's kind of timed right, that based on from what I can tell, I can get the episodes out at the rate I want. I can make the episodes align in the way I want, as well as the fact that I want to build my mega base early enough that I actually have time to enjoy it. But,
Oh, that's bad.
what, Logan?
What?
Oh, I was scrolling for Instagram. You know Big Tractor Power?
No.
Okay, well, he had a picture. Big Tractor Power does a whole bunch of tractor videos on YouTube. Goes around, films guys running tractors.
Yeah.
Well, he had a picture posted of a cornfield in the Corn Belt. Totally flat.
Huh.
Every single stalk is down.
Oh boy.
Total loss.
Eek. My god, there's so much glass.
I'm running back to grab a pickaxe and try to get silk touch on it.
Yeah. Oh man.
When I tell you that it's 2 days worth of this, I actually meant it.
Oh yeah, this is a lot of glass to clean up. Oh boy.
Yeah, I wasted, I think, a lot of coal, so I went ahead and just grabbed lava, buckets of lava.
Yeah, that's what I usually end up doing. Oh, there's people that criticize me for using lava, but I'm like, why not use lava?
It goes down so slowly.
Yeah, I mean, you get instead of 8 items per coal, you get 100 items per lava bucket.
Yeah.
It's way more efficient.
So I wonder how much gameplay I actually played, because I felt like forever. Like I literally half the time was me grabbing.
I mean,
sand.
if I run the command here, I think I did it at the end of the 24-hour marathon, Sandy, and you were, I believe, at that point just under 3 million ticks of playtime. You were currently at 3.4, so you got about 500,000 ticks. So I think around 7 hours of playtime out of it.
I mean, I didn't go to bed until like noon each day.
Yeah. It's gonna be a job to clean.
That's why I said I would help.
Yes, thank you. Too bad TNT doesn't. Too bad you can't have Silk Touch TNT.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Although to be honest, there is a level of temptation just to bring out some TNT and then regather the sand manually, because I mean, I have learned the biggest limiting factor to getting glass isn't the sand, it's the stuff required to smelt the sand. Although people have kelp farms like Titanic, what do you complain about? I don't build kelp farms. Sorry, not Bolt Boy's job. If somebody wants to build Bolt Boy a kelp farm, it'd be greatly appreciated.
I finally made it
Imagine
back.
actually having fun playing survival Minecraft still.
Do you really not enjoy survival Minecraft?
Not currently, like at all.
I mean, I
have
only
to be in the mood for it and not stop.
the only two ways I can play Minecraft now for a long time is full survival or full creative. I can't do the blended stuff I used to do. I can play
That's
mini
why
games a
I
little
was
bit.
complaining. I was like, I wish I had fucking up just so I could do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really in survival. I don't care that I can't fly. That's not my problem with playing survival. It's the fact that running out of resources inhibits a lot of what I do. I mean, then if I had infinite resources, the Nether Hub would have been built in July or even June. So I mean, that is the one thing that is kind of annoying. Now, in previous Titancraft seasons, we did. I mean, I've admitted it now more publicly that we did cheat in the early seasons quite a lot. And I'm really proud to say that season 10 so far has been really, really legit. And I really want to keep it that way now. I don't want to break that. I mean, that's part of the reason why. I mean, besides the knockback 50 sticks and the party helmets, I didn't give out a whole lot for the anniversary event this year. Unlike past years where I give out crazy god gear, I'm like, you know what? It's more fun to use survival equipment and play the game how it's meant to be played. I mean, I really think that took away
Played
from
the game how it's meant to be played, and now I'm just bored as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I find survival Minecraft a lot more entertaining than going around and just bopping pumpkins for 8 hours a day.
It's only 8 hours, and I stream like Bed Wars and PvP, so it's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
I'm farming pumpkins right now, and I usually just watch Netflix.
I mean, I have a lot of plans yet for Season 10, which is why I'm really excited, honestly, to get the Nether Hub done with, because it's been a drag now. Another thing, I've kind of mentioned it, and I don't want to trash on Hintron, but I'm really concerned at this point that he's not going to do what he said he was with Spawn, and so I think I'm going to end up being the one that builds Spawn fully, instead of just, obviously I did the top part. I was going to have Hintron build the mountain, then I was going to build the Nether interior. I think I'm going to be left to have all of it be my job, because, at this point, it doesn't look like Hintron's gonna play. I'll find out very soon, I guess. I guess the other possibility is he gets kicked for inactivity in October, and then I truly know. Although I'm not gonna wait that long to find out what Spawn. If by the third week of August, Hintron hasn't done anything else on there, I'm gonna start working on it myself. Because I can't wait
I'm likely
forever.
I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna be dead on TC until the end of the year.
Oh my gosh. And before you
I'll join to like not get banned, but survival is not enjoyable in any regard.
I mean, you should at least, maybe you should try like once every 2 or 3 weeks to just get on and try to help get Nether Hub materials for a few hours. Like, I know it's not the most fun thing, but everybody says that, and that's when it gets stuck on just a few of us, because I honestly believe the Nether Hub construction would go really fast if every Titan spent like 5 hours and 2 weeks working on it. I think that would be way more than enough time to get everything we need. The problem is, up to this point working on the Nether Hub, it's been almost entirely Clash, myself, Logan, and I believe Killer did a little bit. And I guess yesterday Smite got a bit of sand. But up to that point,
Yeah.
I mean, Clash and I so far have done 90% of the work on the Nether Hub, and for what
I
we
gave
need.
you glass. That's
Yeah.
my gift.
The problem is that I have to farm 8 hours a day.
Well, you don't have to, you want to.
Alright.
I made a goal, therefore I have to.
Yeah.
I'm figuring out how the hell can I get up here again.
Oh, I broke one.
This is giving me purpose to live, so.
My gosh. I will say, I do want to try streaming Titancraft a little more again. Now, I have made up my mind. I don't think there will ever be another live stream episode of Titancraft Season 10, the way I did in Season 5, and I guess then Seasons 6 and 7. it's gonna be, if we do Titancraft streams, it's gonna be like almost a sub-series of its own, like Titancraft X stream number 1, 2, 3. Like, and they'll probably be like every other week. I don't know how often I'll stream TC, but especially when I get into the bulk of the Nether Hub work, although I also am tempted just to take like 30 hours of footage, or like 30 hours of gameplay that I off and on record and throughout it, and then shrink that down into 1 mega episode, because I would like, for the Nether Hub construction, that I do want to have most of it on camera, but I also don't want the main construction of the Nether Hub to stretch on for 20 episodes like half the other projects on this series. So I'm definitely going to review my options on, I guess, in that way. Because I really have some complaints with how I did the series up to this point, so I'm going to try to look at some of that and see how can I make it more entertaining for my audience, for myself, because obviously if I'm bored with it, that creates a very big problem.
Oh gosh, I forgot. I extended it so far.
Yeah, I think one of my biggest problems though is I just recently, and I mean, I think it's also admittedly why a lot of Titans don't play, and so I kind of am feeling some of what they do is they're just lazy and they're just too late, and they're like, oh, I'll get on later, and never do. And I've really felt that since I ended the daily streak, and now almost a month ago. And it's not like I wake up one day, I'm like, oh, I didn't play Titancraft, but I'm like, I keep telling myself, hey, I'm gonna edit this, I'm gonna record this, and then I'm like, oh, I'm too tired now, it's late at night, I don't want to do this anymore. And I've kind of been in that cycle for a little while, and I don't like it. I'm hoping to break out of that cycle pretty soon. And if I don't break out of it naturally soon, I'm gonna force myself out of it. I mean, that might mean starting a temporary daily streak. Because I can't let the episodes fall too far behind. I have a general idea of when episodes need to go out. I think I confirmed in the marathon. My goal is that episode 250 is probably going to go on the first week in November. That's the timeline I want for how I want to make do with things. That is the plan. So I guess if that gives any idea of the upload frequency I want, that means in the next 80 days I have to upload like 45 videos. So basically every other day content's kind of a necessity. We'll see what I can do though. I am looking for
Or just like post like
flashbacks.
40 videos in a day.
Yeah, that's not fun. After all these years, I've tried to have the policy that no day gets more than a single episode for a single series. The only exception is like if the episodes are so polar different, like on April 1st of 2018, which was both April Fool's obviously and Easter, I uploaded an Easter episode and an April Fool's episode in one day. And so that was like, I think that was the last time I intentionally had 2 episodes that went on the same day. I forget, there was almost another time more recently that I just about did it. Oh, I was thinking about doing it with the Titancraft anniversary. I had, because Ship stepped down from the group on the group's anniversary, and I was going to do like a special episode dedicated to Ship, but we never got our recording schedules aligned where I could actually get him in a call long enough to do that, so that's why that never happened. And Ship's departure from the series was relatively quiet. Although speaking of Ship, best wishes to him. The guy has the coronavirus. He is the first person that I know personally that has actually tested positive. I know several people that think they've had it, including, I mean, my dad thinks he had it in January. But Ship is the first person that I can definitively say I know that has COVID, and he was in the ER for like 4 hours today.
Ooh.
Yeah, he did go home.
I thought I had it too, and I tested it. I showed like 4 signs, and I was bad, so I tested it, and they said no.
Yeah, I mean,
I did it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, there is a large thing now that they've made the list of symptoms so large for the virus that you get sick at all, and you're like, oh my god, I have one of the symptoms. And so, I have kind of said that for a few months that you have to be really cautious. Remember, every other thing we've ever gotten sick by is still around, and so. Although COVID's the big one right now, we can't forget about the other diseases.
Can't forget about the flu.
Yeah, I mean, I am a little worried, and I don't hear many people talking about it, but one of the most important things for human health is that we get out into contact with some of the smaller viruses to help us build up immunity. With everybody kind of being babied and kept away from all these different viruses, I figured, like, the common cold is probably going to become extremely vicious the next few years. Because nobody's immune system is going to be ready for it anymore.
Welcome to hell.
Oh, no. Yeah, the post-pandemic world is going to be very, very interesting.
How many stacks of glass you have? Because I got more.
In my inventory, I
This
have...
is why
like,
we need to have the mentality of, instead of trying to save a few people, the ones that are going to die are going to die.
Oh boy.
The ones that want to die can die.
Logan, this just
The
sounds like you're
ones
trying
who
to
are
fulfill
going
your
to live
suicide wish.
will live.
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm really mixed. I think the reaction to the virus has been in many ways overhyped, but I also, like, the virus is bad, and I think there's a lot, I mean, the problem is it's not evenly bad, because there are a lot of people that get the virus that are asymptomatic, but there's also a lot of people that have very bad symptoms, and so we need a rational response to it, because no response isn't right, but, I mean, telling everybody to stay in their house for 60 days doesn't work very well either.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I've tried to be pretty light with what I say about the virus on YouTube, because obviously, I mean, a lot of people are very touchy.
Democrats.
It's not even that, it's just a lot of people are really touchy. I mean, there's a lot of moderate people that don't really affiliate with either party that, I mean, are very stringent with it. And so, yeah. I mean, personally, at this point, I am kind of happy that I am going to be doing distance learning this year, just because I've read all the restrictions the school has to have on, and I'm like, dude, as much as I would love to be in a physical classroom so I can actually be engaged and not distracted 24/7, I really don't want to, like, if you show any symptoms of having the virus, including if you have a fever, you immediately are forced to go home. It's like, really? Like, you know how much harder
I
that
could be
makes...
sent home in 5 minutes from all my goddamn allergies from walking past a fucking bush.
I don't think I'm gonna go to school because the schedule is just fucking retarded.
I mean, if I was at home, I would be pouncing to go back. Even with all the restrictions, nothing replaces the physical classroom. I did learn that. I mean, and this is coming from somebody that has been a huge advocate for getting out of the public school system. I miss being in a classroom. I won't lie. Now, do I miss sitting in a classroom for 7 hours? No. I wish I could have, like, if it was like a 3-hour school day, that would be a lot better. A 3-hour...
You know what I miss?
What?
I don't know.
But honestly, I would love a 3-hour school day that was like from 11 to 2. That would be like the perfect time, because I can sleep in and I'm also out of school early. Like, the high school moved in...
And then from 11 to 2 again, and then so there's 11
From
to
11,
2
you didn't specify AM and PM, so it's just 11 to 2 AM and 11 to 2 PM.
I'd be down.
and then 11 p.m. to 2 a.m.
I'm down for that. I am up at all of those hours, so I'm down. Hook me up with that schedule. I'll take it.
Just retarded.
I would love that. Hell yeah. Give me that schedule.
Titanic, you're 38 minutes late to school.
Imagine being 38 minutes late to school. That's already approaching a quarter of the school day if it's 3 hours.
Okay, Titanic.
Jimmy, you got a tardy. Jimmy!
Okay, Titanic, well, let's continue your fury.
What?
Let's say instead of from 11 to 2, we went from 11 to 2:30.
Oh, no.
That'd be the same hours as a normal school day.
Yeah, well, in that case, I'd go 10:30 to 2, because I feel like going in the morning, 2:30 is when I'm starting to fall off the cliff in terms of how tired I am. Too sporadic, too sketchy, but I'm always awake at 10:30. Actually, I take that back, it's 10:30 right now, and I'm, like, falling asleep, but that's besides the point.
I'm more tired. I want to sleep right now, but my dumbass had to do like a stupid prank.
You pranked yourself.
You pranked yourself.
Yeah, I broke bones.
Where the fuck am I even AFKing at?
Oh yeah. Oh,
This is
Titanic,
not a
half the
safe spot
time
to
that,
AFK.
half the time I am actually AFKing, just waiting for the glass to smelt. I mean, I got some anime done. Watched the anime.
Okay, this is a much safer spot. Okay.
Logan, why don't you help?
Because you can't play Minecraft if you're not awake.
That's true. That's why we didn't book much of it in the 24-hour marathon. I mean, I will admit, I think next time we do a 24-hour marathon next year, I'm going to do considerably less Titancraft, or at least considerably less at night and do most of it in the day. I mean, when I logged on to Titancraft at 6 a.m. at 22 hours in, I was so tired that I'm like, I can't focus. My brain, like, I just walked around, mined some sand, and talked to Smite. That was about all I did. And I will say, I did enjoy. I mean, the 24-hour marathon, I really liked. There's a few things I'm going to change for the next one. But definitely, I want to do another one next year for the longest day of the year, or roughly around there. I want to do some 12-hour marathons this winter.
For the longest day of the year, so you get to experience none of it.
So I get to experience none of it? I mean, technically get to experience all of it.
You won't be outside.
Well, I mean, I'll be able to see sunrise and sunset. That was the other thing that really ticked me off. I finally was up at an hour a day where I'd be able to see sunrise. And we had a thunderstorm at sunrise.
Oh, yes. That was annoying. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. I almost died, and I broke my armor. That's why, yeah.
Like, the thunderstorm itself didn't inherently annoy me. And if I wouldn't have been streaming, the thunderstorm really wouldn't have bothered me. But I was so nervous that I would have my power temporarily flash out that I'm like, I was just...
Yeah, Maple Grove was trending on Twitter. I'm like, why is it trending? Lo and behold, somebody did a tweet. It says, I didn't know they were filming World War I movie. It kind of looked like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, as we wrap up the episode here, I should just say, hopefully there will be an episode soon. I don't want to commit to anything because so far every time I've tried to commit to something since the day of the streak, I've been off with it, and so there'll be an episode by the end of the week for sure, and we're gonna try to get things into a regular schedule here.
Hopefully this will be gone in a week.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably spend a bunch of time in the next day or so to get rid of this.
This is 2 days worth of it, by the way.
Yeah, and you can place glass a lot faster than you can break it. But yeah, we're gonna work on getting rid of this, and then I'll head back to the Mushroom Island. At the time this goes up, there'll probably be a Terraria Mastermind episode to go up the same day, and either way, if I get this up tomorrow, I will be live in the evening with some Terraria Summoner playthrough stuffs. I can't wait. Although they were finally gonna Clash and I are gonna finally try streaming it at a more normal hour. I think we're gonna stream from like 9 p.m. till midnight instead of midnight to 3 a.m. Much better hours. And hopefully by the middle of fall, when we get back to doing Terraria Tuesdays, I think we're gonna try for like a 7 to 11 streaming schedule, and so that should be nice.
7-11.
7-11. Because I like longer live streams, but doing them late at night during the school year is not a good idea.
So I placed down a chest, so you can just put them in here.
Yeah, I'll probably, as I do this, I should just find a spot to temporarily store and then throw it in the Nether Hub chests.
I mean, I'm putting it in front of your base.
Yeah, I'll have to get all the light gray glass and just start dyeing it. But anyways, on the note, Harris, that was a great day. This has been Titanic and...
Bugging.
Nerds.
Pumpkins.
And we will see you guys in the next episode of Titancraft
I don't care. I don't want to
Season
hear
10. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
Peace out. Bye-bye.